Thanks for joining us. This is Smart Money Matters. I'm Brad Satin, joined today by Julie Hupp, the president of Aspire Divorce Solutions. How are you, Julie?
I'm good. Thank you, Brad.
Good to see you. Today we're talking about divorce and the 5 common mistakes couples often make. Mistakes, of course, can cost money. And the first one is fighting to keep the family house. I imagine that one's a biggie.
It is a biggie, and for good reason. The home is a place where you have stability and a lot of great memories. But unfortunately, it is often an area that people fight for it, and it's not wise. A home doesn't appreciate like other assets. It has a lot of costs associated with it, and fighting for it without really understanding the long-term impact for you is probably not a good decision.
Number 2 is employment, thinking you won't have to go to work when maybe you will.
Yeah, you know, if you've been the stay-at-home spouse and that was the agreement that you guys had, you may go into a divorce thinking that that should continue. And unfortunately, in today's day, that isn't the reality. So it's important to think about what might you do and what are your opportunities to kind of go out and make some income and have a job and a career.
And number 3 sort of ties into that, having realistic expectations.
Yes, it's important to have realistic expectations because you're really taking, you know, kind of a set of expenses that was for one family, and now you have to have expenses for 2 families. But yet you probably only have the same amount of income. So it's very difficult, and people have to really realize that there is going to be some lifestyle changes in most cases that have to take place. And it's just important to go into the negotiation and to go into the discussions understanding that things will have to be adjusted a little bit.
Talking about the common mistakes of divorce, the next one is not accounting for the tax burden. We may forget about taxes, but Uncle Sam won't.
Right. And not only there's tax implications as you look at separating assets and using some of those assets that maybe are retirement assets. So there's both the consequences, but there's also opportunities that are available when you have people divorcing, because now you can maybe shift taxes a little bit and end up paying less in total taxes than you could before. College planning is a great one to look at for that. You often will have more opportunities to save money when you create your income certain ways when you're doing tax planning in divorce for that.
And number 5 could potentially alleviate 1 through 4, and that's not working with the CDFA.
Exactly. If you have a more complicated financial situation or more opportunities, you're going to come out far ahead if you use a CDFA who is really specialized in helping you work through both the issues, but as well as plan for how you can maximize things moving forward.
Some good advice to eliminate some common divorce mistakes. Julie Hupp is with Aspire Divorce Solutions. We appreciate your time, Julie.
Thank you, Brad.
I'm Brad Satin with Smart Money Matters.